to my kitchen in beautiful Guanajuato City, Guanajuato, Mexico. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this lovely dish of Verdolagas. Verdolagas is also known as Purslane, and in the United States it's commonly pulled out of gardens as a weed, but here in Mexico it's sold at the markets. The leaves are kind of succulent, kind of fleshy, and it has a lovely bright flavor, kind of like a tender green spinach. When you're pulling weeds in your garden and you see this plant, Purslane, instead of throwing it away, wash it up and cook it using this recipe. Here's what you're going to need. 1 bunch of Purslane, a couple cloves of garlic, give or take, finely minced, about 3/4 cup of onion chopped, and some diced tomatoes. This is about a cup. So I've turned my skillet to medium-high heat, and I'm heating up some olive oil. Use whatever oil you've got handy. And I'm going to coarsely chop my purslane. Now, purslane is considered a superfood. It has more omega-3 fatty acids than any other leafy vegetable. It has ALA fatty acids and EPA fatty acids. And the interesting thing about EPA fatty acids is that they're normally found in animal sources such as fatty fish, and they're found in marine sources like algae. It's also rich in potassium, iron, magnesium, calcium, vitamins A and C. And calorie for calorie, it's considered one of the most nutrient-dense health foods, and the source where I got this from was Healthline. So, in Colorado, where I live, it actually grows wild as a weed. So, it's pretty excited to find it here, being sold in the markets. It smells really fresh. I've actually never tasted it. It's been washed and disinfected. It's kind of sweet. Now the recipe that I'm making, oh wow, that tastes really fresh, really bright. The recipe that I'm making was told to me by the lady who I bought it from. Whenever I see a new vegetable or fruit in the market, I always ask whoever sells it to let me know a recipe. So I'm really excited about trying this. I'm just loving all the vegan food that's here. I just think it should be better known that Mexico has amazing vegan food, amazing ingredients. I mean, just wow, I'm super impressed. And thrilled that every time I go to a market, there's something that I haven't tasted, and I have to taste it. And so many superfoods here as well. Crazy. It's like superfood central. Gonna add a little bit of pepper and some salt. Just a little. Just really love this bright color. Alright, I'm gonna let it steam just like I would spinach. Gotta taste it. Oh. Verdolagas, or purslane as it's called in English, is done. I've tasted it, adjusted it for salt. Now I personally like my greens a bit on the undercooked side. So if you like yours more cooked, then feel free to cook it longer, but for me, this dish is done. Alright, so now here's the final taste test. Delicious. Especially how I cooked it. So it's not like completely overdone. The stems still have a succulent bite to them. Feels like I'm just eating a bowl of health here. Delicious. Highly recommend that you try this. Harvest that purslane out of your garden. Eat your weeds.